Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sophie. For those of you that don't know me, the Flying Fit Foodie. I'm here in beautiful Dubai at Lume Beach this morning. So I'm going to be filming a nice early morning or bedtime flow. It's going to be super gentle, nice and easy, fluid movements to get you moving or to get you settled into your evening. We're going to start in a seated position. Bring the hands down onto the lap. Roll the shoulders up towards the ears. And relax them back down the spine. Close the eyes, start to settle in here. Start to bring your attention to your breath. Start to lengthen the inhales and lengthen the exhales. Allow yourself to settle in to the space around you now, just by using the breath, nothing more, nothing else. Sealing off the lips, breathing only through the nose now. Take 3 steady, slow breaths here. Pay attention to your diaphragm, how it's moving with each breath. How the chest rises with every inhale. And sinks down with every exhale. Take 2 more breaths just like that. Maybe tuning into the sounds of the ocean behind me. The sounds of the birds. Allow yourself to be taken to a beach somewhere. So wherever you are today, just imagine that space around you. One more breath here. Exhale deeply. Drop the chin down to the belly. Blink open the eyes, sweep the hands all the way up towards the sky. Point the fingertips all the way up. Exhale, come into an easy twist. Take the left hand over to the outside of the right knee. Take the right hand towards the lower portion of the back. Inhale, lengthen through the twist. Drop that right shoulder back down the spine. Maybe gaze. Notice how your left knee shifts slightly forward, assisting the twist. Exhale, bring it back to center. Swapping sides now, left hand to outside of the knee. Left hand finds lower portion of the spine. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Allow that right hand to assist the twist. Let that right knee travel forward slightly from the pelvis. Good. This time, sweep the hands all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, take that twist in the opposite direction. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, twist over. Allow yourself to assist, maybe twisting a little bit further. Beautiful. Sweep the hands all the way up towards the sky. Interlace the fingertips. Push the sky away, reaching up. Try to get the biceps up towards the ears. Draw the low ribs in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And take that stretch over to the right side, stretching into the left side body. Let the ribs push over to the left. Keep pushing the hands away. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the left side. Let the ribs pop out. Push the sky away. Feels good. Exhale, release the hands all the way down to the ground. Give the shoulders a little bit of a roll, moving in a bit of a water-like quality, rolling the shoulders, maybe moving the spine a little bit too. Rolling the shoulders the opposite way. Especially if you just woke up, moving the shoulders after you've been in one position for a long time feels so good. Oh, let's find our tabletop positions. Hands underneath the shoulders. And then I want you to take the hands a little bit further forward. We're going to sink down into our child's pose. For a brief moment here, draw the forehead down towards the mat. Take an inhale, roll forward, cat spine here. As we find our tabletop position, then drop the hips down to the ground, come into our upward facing dog or high cobra with our thighs still engaged in the mat. Soften the elbows slightly if you tend to hyperextend. Push the ground away, so draw the shoulders away from the ears rather than hunching up towards the ears. Good. You can stay relaxed in the glutes for this one, just softening here. And then we're going to push the ground away. Inhale, take it all the way back to child's pose. Roll forward. Cat through the spine, drop the hips down, maybe lifting the chest a little bit higher this time, squeezing the glutes a little bit. Exhale, push the ground away, take it back to child's pose, waving through here. Let's try and make a really exaggerative push the ground away. Find that protraction in the shoulders, drop the hips down, open up through the chest, soften the elbows, maybe gaze up. Exhale, round through 2 more times. Inhale, cat spine. Drop the belly down, maybe take the feet a little wider, rolling all the way through. One more time, roll forward. Exhale, drop the hips down, maybe take a sway from side to side, loosening up the hips. Keep softening with the elbows so we're not pushing our elbows into hyperextension. Beautiful, good. From here, push the ground away, find your tabletop position. Plant the hands underneath the shoulders. Take an inhale, push that left palm down to the ground. Inhale, right hand comes up into a twist. Exhale, thread the needle through, point the fingertips out to the side, drop the head down, moving in a fluid motion, take it all the way back up. Exhale, twist and down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, twist down. One more time, take it all the way up. Reach, reach, reach. And exhale, release that hand down to the ground. Plug that right hand into the mat, sweep that left hand all the way up, twist, open up, peel that left shoulder back and down the spine. Exhale, thread that needle all the way through, drop the head down to the floor. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale up. Twist a little bit further each time, fingertips point all the way up to the sky, like you're trying to push your hands apart from one another. So left bottom hand super active, right, left hands pointing up to the sky. Beautiful, exhale, take it all the way down. Drawing some circles around our hands now, just warming up the wrists a little bit. Making sure our shoulders go beyond our fingertips if that's comfortable. Spreading all 10 fingers widely into the mat. Take those circles in the opposite direction. Good. Moving through a few brief cat-cows. So maybe check your alignment, have your hands underneath your shoulders, knees gazing underneath your hips. Push the ground away into our first cat spine here. Inhale, drop the belly down, roll the shoulders back and down the spine. Exhale, roll through. And already you can start to incorporate any organic movements. So maybe you're moving the ribs to the circle, to the side as you move through. Softening the elbows, moving into any areas of tightness or tension. And then changing direction if you're doing your cat-cow circles. Not forgetting to move every portion of the spine, including the neck. Take it down into your child's pose for just a moment. Drop the head down to the ground. Take a breath here. Inhale, look up, gaze between the thumbs. Roll forward to a tabletop position, tuck the toes under. Let's take it all the way up into our first downward facing dog. Softening the legs, you can stretch out the legs by walking the dog here. Bending each one alternatively. Keep pushing the ground away with the shoulders, so nice active hands, index fingers point forward. Bending through each of the legs. And if you're feeling like one of your hamstrings is a little bit tighter this morning, just spend some time there. So my left hamstring's feeling a little bit tight. So I'm going to just spend some time pushing that heel down, softening that right knee, trying to squeeze the belly towards that right thigh, dropping that left heel down towards the ground. Keep active through the shoulders, relax the head, relax the neck. Swapping sides now, so bending, stretching into that right side, Softening that left leg, allowing the body to really stretch into that right side. Again, imagine your biceps coming up towards your ears, so we don't want our shoulders down the spine. Push the ground away, draw that last rib in. Bring that left foot to meet the right foot. We're going to tiptoe all the way to the front of our mat. I don't want you to rush. I want you to take as many tiny baby steps as you possibly can to get there. So you're coming up onto your fingertips, bending the legs as much as you need to soften the belly down onto the thighs. Take Ragdoll Pose. Maybe you can take your feet slightly wider apart. Soften the head, soften the neck. Maybe take a sway from side to side if that's feeling nice. Stretching out the back body now. Shake the head, yes, no. Softening here. Keep those knees nice and soft. On your next inhale breath, take an inhale halfway lift. Point the fingertips out behind you. So we're coming into a nice active forward fold here. So I don't want our hands resting down on our shins or our knees. I want our fingertips pointed out behind us. Draw that last rib in. Really breathe up into the collarbones. Feel that length through the spine. Exhale, bend the knees, soften down, forward fold. Rise yourself all the way up, one vertebrae at a time, no rush. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way up. Squeeze the glutes ever so slightly so you're not going to come into a back bend. Beautiful, gaze up towards the fingertips, lengthen up through. Let's take a nice side stretch. So right hand is going to reach for the left wrist. Pull that left side over and then step towards the back of the mat. So left foot crosses the right behind here. Take an inhale, reach, lift up. Stretching over to the right side, bending into the left side body. Pushing those hips over to the left. Keep lifting up through the chest. Squeeze the glutes slightly so you're not going to come into your back bend. Neutral spine down the center, moving to the lateral portion here. Exhale, release. Release the hands. Left hand reaches for that right wrist. Take that all the way up. Pull it to the left and then step that right foot behind the left. I want you to imagine you're breathing into the space behind that left shoulder blade. So breathing into that portion just in the right side of your back here. So lifting and lengthening, pushing those hips over. Trying to straighten the arms if possible. One more breath here. Exhale, release. Release both of the hands. Sweep the hands all the way up. Let's come into our chair position. Drop the hips down towards the floor. Gaze up towards the fingertips. Now, if you know your bum is sticking out quite a lot, try to draw that last rib in. Rather than thinking about tucking the tailbone under, you're going to lose engagement in the glutes. So think about drawing that last rib in to neutralize the spine. Glutes are still nice and switched on in this position. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Soften the knees, soften the head. Inhale, take that nice active halfway lift. Exhale, release. Heart comes down towards the thighs. Press the palms down into the ground. Step your left foot back, followed by your right foot. Dropping onto the knees. Take the knees nice and wide for child's pose. Roll forward into your tabletop position with the knees slightly behind you. We're going to take some push-up chaturangas now to wake up the body. In our chaturanga, I want you to draw the shoulder blades back down, away from the ears. Squeeze the core in ever so slightly. No need to tuck the tailbone under so much. Just be nice and active all the way through. Soften the neck. Exhale, elbows come down towards the back of the mat. Push up. And then take a child's pose. We'll do this 5 times. That was 1. Roll forward, tabletop position. Exhale down. Inhale up. Good. Working up a little bit of heat here. Roll forward. Gaze forward. Exhale down. Only go as low as you can go. Push the ground away. 2 more times. Roll forward. Soften the neck. Exhale down. Push up. Child's pose. 1 more time. Nice and strong. Push all the way through. Maybe go a little bit deeper this time. Exhale down. Inhale up. Good. Exhale, child's pose. You can bring the hands into a prayer position. Bring them behind the neck. Stretching through the triceps. Allow yourself to settle in for a moment here. Reconnect back to your breath. When you're ready, look forward. Send the fingertips forward to the front of the mat. Take gaze between the thumbs. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up towards the sky. Downward facing dog. Bring the big toes together to touch. Let's take it up into our three-legged dog. Right foot reaches all the way up towards the sky. Don't open up that hip. Try to stay nice and active. One long straight line from hand, shoulder, hip to heel without sacrificing the twist in the hips. We're staying nice and active. Even if you lose some flexibility and length, that's okay. We need to point that toe, really, really active. As you exhale, look forward, bring that knee in towards the chest, squeeze it, push the ground away here. So dome the spine, create that cat spine. Pausing here. When you're ready, releasing the foot between the hands. If it doesn't quite get there, you can grab your ankle and let it meet between your fingertips. Good, soften the back knee, come up onto your fingertips, coming all the way up into our high lunge to start off with. Sweep the hands all the way up towards the sky. Take a moment here, soften that back leg. Spine stays nice and neutral. Fingertips active up towards the sky. Beautiful. Let's take a nice cactus, arms opening up the chest. Exhale, fingertips touch round through the spine. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, round it off. Inhale, cactus. Beautiful. Sweep the hands all the way up. Interlace the fingertips. Sweep the hands all the way up towards the sky. Push the sky away. Taking that twist to the right side, stretching through the left side of the body. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Bend to the left, sorry. Inhale, back to center. Let's take it into a twist. Right hand comes forward, left hand comes back. This feels more natural, but try to keep left hip rolled forward. So you don't want to open up through the hip. Keep the hips facing the front of the mat. Gaze, if you can, to the back fingertips. Inhale, sweep the hands up to the sky. Exhale, take the twist in the opposite direction. Revolved high lunge. Again, try to keep the hips nice and neutral. Right fingertips point all the way back. Fingertips spreading apart. Squeezing the glutes to keep the hips central. Inhale, sweep it all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands down to frame the foot. Step it all the way to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise yourself all the way up. Sweep the hands all the way up above the head. Take a nice Kali Mudra. Pistol fingers. Point the fingertips all the way up towards the ceiling. Maybe gaze up if that feels comfortable. Again, try not to come into our back bend. Staying nice and active through the glutes. Active through the shoulders. Draw that last ribbon. Exhale, sweep it all the way down. Let's take a chair, sink the hips down, draw that last rib in, sweep the hands up. Gaze forward or up towards the fingertips, your choice. Hold for 1. 2, go a little bit deeper if you can. 3. And 4, relax all the way down, forward fold. Plant the hands down towards the ground. Step or hop back into our plank position. Option to take a chaturanga in your plank or drop the knees down wherever you are. Meet your body where it's at. Roll the shoulder blades back. Exhale down. Inhale, come up into your upward facing dog. Bring your thighs up off the mat. Push the ground away. Active through the shoulder blades. Squeeze the back muscles working hard together. Take the hips up towards the sky. Downward facing dog. Bring the big toes together to touch. Inhale, left leg comes up towards the sky. Again, we're not opening up that hip. We're staying nice and active. Keep that left hip bone drawing down. Active through the foot. Keep pushing the ground away. Exhale, roll forward. Bring that right knee in with you towards the chest. Pause. Exhale, release it between the hands. Come up onto your fingertips. Find that nice balanced position. Soften the back leg. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way up into our high lunge. Nice and active through the shoulders. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, round through the spine. Tuck the chin in. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, round. One more time, inhale into the cactus. Exhale, round it off. Beautiful. Inhale, take the hands up towards the sky. Interlace the fingertips, push the sky away. Coming into that nice side bend now. Softening that back knee. If you notice you're hyperextending a little bit, just soften it so we're keeping our spine nice and neutral. I'm going to take that twist, that lateral bend over to the right side. Keep pushing into the palms, so feel that stretch in the left side body. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the left side. Keep pushing the heel of that right hand up towards the sky. Beautiful, back to center. Nice. Holding here for just a moment. Coming into that twist, so we're going to take that left hand forward, right hand comes back, opening up. Try to draw that left knee out slightly. Turn on the outside edge of that left glute. Maybe you gaze towards the back of the right hand. Take an inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, revolved high lunge. Taking the twist in the opposite direction. Remember to keep the hips facing nicely forward. Softening that back knee. Really opening up that left shoulder. Beautiful. Sweep the hands up to the front of the mat. Kali Mudra. One last time. Point, point, point. And then exhale, step that right foot to the front of the mat. Exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take a nice forward fold, stretching out the back of the legs for one last time. Place the hands into the mat. You can option to step or hop back into your plank chaturanga. Option to step onto your knees or stay in high plank for your chaturanga. Exhale down. Inhale, rolling up. Take a breath here, breathe into the collarbones, squeeze the glutes, hover the thighs up off the mat. Take that last downward facing dog, hips up to the ceiling. Taking any last shapes that you'd like to create here. Maybe you can take a nice twist. So we're going to look over to our right ankle, press into the right hand, up onto the fingertips of the left, walk a hand all the way across, see if you can come into a nice twist over to the right side, looking up towards your right hip bone if you can. Take an inhale. Exhale, push a little bit more. Use yourself to pull yourself through. Beautiful. Just gently releasing back to center. Take a moment, then gaze over to your left palm, left ankle, press into that left palm, up onto the fingertips of the right foot. Walk that hand all the way over, twisting through. Getting that nice stretch in the side body, lengthening through the hamstrings as well. Inhale. Exhale, pull yourself a little bit deeper. Releasing the hands to the front of the mat. Slowly, with control, bending the knees, rolling all the way down to the ground. Bring the hands back into the lap. Taking a few breaths here. Breathing up into the collarbones, hopefully feeling a little bit more open in the shoulders. A little bit more energized, or even a little bit more calmer. We're all flowing at different speeds in life and also on the mat. So it's important to bring what you need for yourself to today's class and take what you need. Enjoy these last few slow breaths. Listening to the sounds of the ocean and the birds. I'll allow you to come into your Shavasana from here. So wherever you are, allow yourself to sink down onto the mat. Have your palms facing up towards the sky or the ceiling, wherever you are. Allow your feet to flop to the outside edges of the mat. Close the eyes if you haven't already. Allow your shoulders to take up space on the floor. Relax the chin, relax the jaw. just allow yourself these last few moments of stillness in your Shavasana. And if you can stay here for as long as you can, you're welcome to. I'm going to leave you there on the mat. I hope you enjoyed today's practice, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Namaste.